greatest challenge that businesses all over the world are facing right now is not to achieve success. We all know of people, individuals, groups, and organizations who have achieved amazing success just since the turn of the century back in 2000. However, many, many times these people have achieved incredible results only to fall way, way back down. The greatest challenge that businesses all over the world are facing right now is not to achieve success. The greatest challenge is to sustain success over the long term. And that's what I want to focus on this morning, with a particular emphasis on innovation and leadership. For our 10th wedding anniversary, my wife Barb and I wanted to do something really, really different. We wanted to get away from our kids. No, I mean that in a positive way. We positively wanted to get away from our kids. So 3 months before our 10th wedding anniversary, I came downstairs to the kitchen one morning, and Barb is sitting at the kitchen table, and she's flipping through one of those glossy vacation catalogs, and she says to me, "Dan, sit here. Look at this magazine. Which one of these two pictures do you like better?" I said, "Well, I like this one better." She said, "Okay." 3 months later, I woke up. I was standing under a thatched roof with water up to my waist at a swim-up bar in Mexico, drinking a foo-foo drink and watching Barb do water aerobics. And I thought to myself, this is paradise. For the next 5 days, I am not going to read any books. I am not going to write any books. I am not looking for any ideas on how to accelerate results. I am just going to stand right here at this swim-up bar and drink my foo-foo drinks. And then it happened. I noticed that Barb was doing water aerobics. Now, my wife likes to walk. She likes to play tennis. But she hates aerobics. And yet there she was, pumping her arms and pumping her legs with about 15 other women, and I could not figure out what was going on. And then I looked a little farther over, and then I saw him. Tall, dark, and handsome. His name was Cesar. And Cesar was the instructor of the aerobics class. And whatever Cesar did, these 15 women did. The next day, we were playing water volleyball with a bunch of little kids, some young adults, some older adults, and we're having a great time. And I look over, and with a whistle around his neck, the coach is Cesar. The next night, we're at the hotel restaurant, and after dinner, everybody was up and dancing with their partners. We were having a great time, and I look up, and dressed in a tuxedo up on the platform, the MC is Cesar. And it finally dawned on me what was happening. The reason we were all having so much fun is because he was having so much fun. The next day, after Barb got her picture taken with Cesar, I interviewed him. And I said, "Cesar, how many years have you been working at this resort?" He said, 2 years. I said, "How many weeks vacation do you get every year?" He said, 2 weeks. I said, "How many days a week do you work here?" He said, 5 days. So that means by the time that Barb and I got to Mexico, Cesar had already been on the job 500 days. But he had the enthusiasm of somebody who was on the job for the very first time. So I said to him, "Cesar, how do you maintain your enthusiasm every day?" He said, "Well, when people come down here, they really want to have a good time, and it's my goal to do my very best to make sure that happens." And then it dawned on me. This is another key to accelerating business results. We have to have the same level of enthusiasm on day number 500 and year number 5 and year number 25 that we had on day 1.